Hello, everybody. Am I streaming? I'm streaming. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let me make sure. Yep. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Rosie. We have a little visitor this morning. He's decided to come in and join. I'm having a little bit of tea. Yep. To kind of get me perked up and moving along. Good morning, Cynthia. Thank you for joining. Hey, Eileen. Hey, Amy. I know. I was about to push him off, and I was like, you know what? We need a little helper this morning. A little Salem. I'm gonna do some blood splatter. It fits. How's everybody doing this morning? Hey, Maureen. Whew. All right. Are you okay, buddy? I hate to wake you, but you gotta go. Oh, I know. Um, I woke up and I was like, I'm not a big coffee drinker, so I don't always do it. But I was like, you know what? We gonna have some tea today. Hey, Daisy. Hey, CJ. Thank you for joining. I know. And to all the kitties out there, Salem says hello. And all the doggies. I bet you he would be friends with a dog. But I don't have one, so. All right, bud. It's time to go. Mommy's got to get to work, okay? Okay. I know we did party late last night. Ooh. And then I had late dinner. All right. He does not like to be moved. He's like, what are you doing? Hello, everybody. Well, he was sleeping a little. He had his eyes closed. He was ready for me to get the rub down. But we got stuff to do, y'all. So how could I not do a live this morning and not do the splatter challenge? So I wanted to also tell you guys, so today, I know Jessica already put up the schedule. After me at noon, there's going to be our guest designer, Michelle. She's going to be designing, doing a layout. And then at 2 p.m., it's Amy and me. And then at 4, it's going to be Tisa and me. And then at 6, we're going to do the DT challenge. We're going to be live again. So exciting. And then after the DT challenge, Sherry's going to be live at 8. And I believe I'm jumping in on hers too. Oh, we stayed up until 1. Yeah. It wasn't too bad because I hadn't eaten dinner and I was like, I really should eat something. I was so hungry. I was snacking on some chips I grabbed and it wasn't enough. So yeah. So tonight, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to stay up longer. Maybe we'll see. These 10 a.m.s come quick. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing number 2, splatter analysis. And then it says add ink splatters, red is preferred to your project. Now, if you don't have red, do not panic. If you want at the end of your project to splatter in gold, white, black, gray, whatever, go for it. But I wanted to give you guys some ideas if you don't have necessarily sprays, what you could also do to create splatters, right? So we're just going to play a little bit because I think this layout is going to come together rather quickly. So I'm just going to show you a couple of options, right? Now, I'm not going to splatter with the marker. The marker is literally out for the sentiment. Hey, Tisa, good morning. And then while we were hanging out, I forgot I even had these distress crayons. And I was like, you can do things with the distress crayon. So thanks to Tisa, I got a little Dollar Tree glass. Well, not glass. little like plastic, like what are these called? Palettes. And we're gonna just take a little bit of the Yuletide and we're gonna scribble on top. Now, obviously, I have a glass mat. I could just scribble right on that. But I just want to show you, if you don't have it, options for you. Okay. Then you take your little spray bottle and you give it a quick spray. Now, depending on how this inks up, we may have to like darken it depending on how, because, for me, I want nice, deep, dark, 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 dark. Dark blood splatters, but that's just me. That's why I'm going straight to the spray, But I just want to give you options. So once you get it inked up, where's I'm gonna use my pickup tool, because sometimes what I like to do is hold the brush and have something to bang with. Now, this is perfect for someone who loves subtlety, okay? It's red, but it does not look like a blood, like it's not really like crime scene. Now, do you see how that one is like long? I love that. To me, that does scream crime scene. But it doesn't happen all the time. You can take and just tap. And that's from the Distress Crayon, right? You can do the same thing with your ink pad. Hold on. Now, remember, with oxides, it's going to be a little bit more chalky, so it's not like a bright red, right? So it's not going to look as bloody than if you used your like regular distress ink. Now this one is like more true red, even with the water, because that kind of went pinky, but I just want to, and don't panic. If it looks like it's not going to splatter, just add a little bit more water. There we go. And remember, that was with my finger. And then this is with the... So, the different things you use to splatter with, which, by the way, if you are, you like to paint and stuff, and you have a fan brush, you can use this too. This also will do very fine splatters. Because it doesn't have to be huge. It does not have to be a huge amount of splatters. So do you see how fine those are? That's not going to look crazy. It's not going to look like you killed somebody on your layout. Now, this is my speed. That's what I want. Okay? All right. So let's put that aside. We're going to clean this up. Hold on. And the best part is this works just like your glass mat. Add a little bit of water. And boom. All done. Okay. So real quick, just to check in, how many have you guys completed so far? Oh, thanks, Anna. Oh, it's crime scene red. Oh, we're gonna get that, Anna. I got it right here. This is my Yuletide mica spray. Oh, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. So I'm just going to try to ink this up, get the juices flowing, and we're gonna color in our title here. So I was like, you know what? The title needs to be red. And the fun part with these, because this is like it's basically acrylic paint. That's why you get such a good covering with these markers. But you can also spray them. I guess I could show you both. I just have to grab my little spray, my spray box. Hold on. Okay, so you can see, you can color it in. That will work. Let me put this. Ooh. I love these markers. When she came out with them, I really did enjoy them. But I want to share something else. Let's see. Okay. Thankfully, my little splatter box wasn't far. So I got lumberjack plaid, I think it is. Oh, you got your second layout, Tisa? Very good. I can't wait to do ours later. Let me see. Let me see something. Oh, Michelle, she said, oops, let me change accounts. No problem, Michelle. Hey, thank you for joining. Oh, you did 3 last night, Jackie. Ooh. Okay, so let's spray. So with these, you can just spray. You can also, if you wanted to give it. Now you can see where I colored in with the marker. Once we let this dry, if it's too much of a difference, I could do the marker on top of it. But you know what? We can just keep going. Because what if we... Oh, that's good, Tisa. Yeah. Planning helps. It really does. So let's see if I can... Ooh. I love you, Ty. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yuletide said, I am here. Everyone else, sit down. So let's try and do some heat. Okay, Tracy, you're planning, organizing, and printing pictures. Yeah, very good. You know, a lot of times when I've had the most success in completing all of the challenges is when I went through and thought about, like, okay, well, this is the collection I want to use, and I got this photo, it would work. And I went through and did it with all of it. You know what I mean? But when I know, Daisy, right? Oh, I can't wait. I hope this blends in, but we'll see. If the line that I markered first didn't do right, we'll just keep playing and keep layering. The best part is the shimmer. Lord have mercy. You can't see it looking straight down, but the shimmer is amazing. I wish it would stay like almost like this wet look here. Hey, Pam. Good morning. Oh, Anna did 5 yesterday. Go, Anna. We got time to beat Anna. She's going to be busy today. I can't believe you're up, Anna. Lord. Okay. You know what's interesting? From looking here as I dry it, it doesn't look bad. But like from my perspective, like on the angle, I can see where I did that first line of paint. I know. I'm like, you got a day ahead of you. I can't wait. I've been looking so forward to this weekend. And now that it's here, I'm just so happy. I love hanging out with you guys. I do. Like, if people were to ask me after everything that happened with my parents, the thing that has kept me sustained, besides my aunt, would be you guys for sure. Because I don't know what I would do without you guys. You watched 5 episodes last night? For all of you who don't know, Daisy and her husband started watching Department Q, the show I was telling you guys about that Jessica told me about. And I mean, it's crazy. I do. I'd be so grateful for you guys. And what we're gonna do on this layout, um, I won't put it on the front. I'll probably write it on the back of the paper. I'm gonna talk about how I love our crop weekends and being with you guys and what it means to me. I think I'm making this crop because there's a lot of journaling. I want to be very heartfelt and recognizing where I'm at emotionally, which is what I did with my live video. I'm going to add it to the playlist that Jessica created for us. I did it. It was a pre-recorded video that I put on my channel here yesterday, and it was for challenge 10, the typewriter challenge where you have to type your journaling. While we're drawing this, I'll bring it over. Hold on. So this is the layout. Okay. And what I did was I typed my journaling up on the computer. There's one spot that is being annoying on here, but it's on a sticker. Can you see it? So what I did was I have these vinyl sticker sheets that you can print on using your inkjet. And so I typed it on the computer, printed it out, and then I peeled it and just stickered it right to the layout. And then I built up everything around it. But it was very like therapeutic to just write all that out. Oh, you already added it, Jessica? Thank you. Come on. I saturated the mess out of this. This poor little side is like, I don't want to drive. Well, actually, if you can kind of see it there, right in there, because I went down here and up. That's the part that's giving me the most. So if you turn it on the sides, you can kind of see where it's a different color from the rest, but it's okay. Maybe that's where the love is faded. No. From the crime scene. It's dry blood. I'll make it work. Okay. So there we go. So you could spray that. Woo, I love that. That's going to be so much fun. Okay. So let me clean up because I think I got some. Do you think, like, it looks like I just cut myself? No damage here. Okay. So what I did, I was trying to think of like collections, something that I could use for this challenge, right? Oh, that's what we need to do. Hold on. Because I see it. That's the other thing. Be careful because sometimes, especially on the dark mat, you can't see the spray. And that's where it came from. I think I touched the glass mat here. Okay. There we go. So I'm using the new paper that Michelle has introduced us all to, the Harmony Hues. Is that the name of it? So I'm going to use that. And you know what we're going to do straight off the bat? we got to splatter. Okay. I'm going to pre-splatter. And then when we're done, I'm probably going to splatter again. What? Yes. Because this is the crime scene, y'all. Let's do it. So I'm going to use Lumberjack Plaid because I like the red of it. And I like that it's a little bit more of a chalky red. So we're just going to create our splatters. This is going to be more spread out. And I think what we're going to do is create, like, in the center more, the layout with the photo and the paper we're going to use. Okay. Then the darker one. If you turn it on the side, you get more of those directional blood spots. Because I'm serious about my crime scenes, y'all. Okay. I know. I'm sorry, Jess. I am so sorry. Something important was happening. She did not say 8. She did not say 8. Y'all stop. Where is it? I can't even. Jessica has 8. That's okay. That's okay. Jessica's going to be busy today. That's okay. She can have 8. Jessica's going to be busy and I'm going to be crafting because I know she's probably got plans. Okay. I like that. So you can see up close. Do you see how some of them look like they are going in a direction? That's blood splatter, y'all. Yeah. So the photo that I'm doing, yeah. 8 done. 8. That's okay. When I'm done today, I'll probably have 8. But she'll, just as long as she doesn't craft anymore today. But I'm crafting about my true crime blanket that I got. And I love it. To celebrate this weekend, I got it. And I am so in love. Okay. Call myself straightening up and barricaded my cutter, which is not the smartest thing. Okay, so we got our preliminary splatter done. Let's line this up. And what we'll do is let's trim. We're going to get these trimmed down. And what I always try and do like a 1/4 inch. And then that way I can just cut my mats 3x4. Because it's easier to remember. Exactly. Just easier numbers. And this one I actually got from the site, like the part where I ordered it from. Yeah. There we go. And then let's see. I got some black here. Let's see if we can make a mat with this. 3x4. Okay, that's one mat. And that's why I tend to not throw away some of the scraps, because if I can just grab it and create a quick mat, then I'll do that. You can also use this to make your own, like sentiment strips and stuff like that. But a lot of times I never go back to these, so I don't kid myself. If it's not big enough to be substantial, I toss it. Because there's no point in saving it. Oh no. Sorry, Pam. It does stink. It really does. Oh, yes, Daisy. It's awesome. It's on Amazon and I love it. I was like, true crime. I'm like, yes, I need that. Where did this go? Oh, here. Okay. So, as I was telling you guys about the papers, I decided to grab, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but Pretty Little Studios, and it was the, what's this one called? Hold on. It's right here. I decided to pull out Sunkissed. Yeah. Sunkissed from my Pretty Little Studios. And I went through and I grabbed everything that I thought could work for this layout. Now, with their colors, it looked like it was a lot more of the hot pinks, but I did find sort of like this tomatoey red. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull everything that's in this shade. I did pull a couple of the hearts that are just like black and white. And then I pulled all the hearts that match in that color. So we have all these hearts. I got some ladybugs. Now these look like they could be on the pink or red side, but hey, I like ladybugs. Let's use it. And I pulled this banner. It says Sunday on it. And I know today is Saturday, but it's got the color that I wanted. So I'm going to use it. Sunday's a part of the weekend. This is a sentiment. I forget what it says. It says, oh, July is filled with the charm of long days and short nights and in between nothing. So I was like, it said July. We're in July. I was like, okay, I'll use that. And then I grabbed like a couple of arrows, and the title is going to be the love, 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 love. And then I'm going to add chill out with it. So I think of the blanket, like chill, curl up, watch a good crime scene or true crime story. I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. So my thought is like it'll be love, 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 and then like chill out. So that's what the plan is with those. And with this, we're going to use to create our focal image. Okay. So let's get to cutting while our base paper is drying. And our papers are 3x4. So let's see. I think I'm going to cut right here in the middle. I know I'm going to cut off the girl's body, but I don't think she's going to make it. She's not going to make it on there. Oops. Okay. So I like that. Let's see. I think we could do like here and here. Something like that. And then I can cut up the smaller piece to add layers. Because I like how they have these two and then you have this piece. So I'm literally going to cut it like that. So we have 3 pieces and then we can like layer. And then I'm going to hold this one off to the side. And I think what we're going to do, I'm going to cut this off right before her ponytail. So I'm just going to cut it off at this line. Yeah, maybe closer to it than I could get. Yeah, so that way you see the line, but there's still some on the other side. So we're going to kind of start working on our little focal area. And depending on how it lays, I may have to trim it down further, which is fine. So let's cut this. Okay. Am I missing a whole lot? Let me see. I love chill out too. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we're definitely praying for you, Pam, because it's hard. It's definitely hard. I love that that's like uneven. So I'm just trying to line up the lines, but they are totally uneven sections. Okay. I might have to look into getting a new blade for that. So I'm just going to kind of straighten my lines here. And what I was thinking is maybe we can attach that here. And then maybe go like that. Let's cut this in half again. And what we can do because I'm just like kind of laying it out, figuring out exactly, obviously, how I want it to look. And then that makes it look like it's a much bigger piece, right? And then what I can do with this one, because why waste all that? Do the same thing. Do the same thing. And it doesn't have to be a big piece, right? Because on this side, I really like this part, and I want that to kind of stick out. So if I do that there, and then bring this one like up here, and then down here, bring this up, and then just put this. Okay, and then we can do, I think the love is going to go over here. Something like that. With that. And then we can use our pieces, you know, to tie stuff in, like up at the top, and then decorate with our pieces. Like, I like the idea of this bumblebee. Ladybug, maybe looking like they're walking up at the top. Right? Like, how cute. And then we can just sprinkle our, I think it's mostly hearts, so I'm not going to use the star. We'll just put it back in. But I like the idea of the arrows, so we may use those in a couple of places. Like, I maybe do that and put this one up here. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's where we're going. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. Ooh, John wants to do some work outside today. Is he taking you with him? Is he taking you with him? Good morning, Michelle. I can't wait for your live. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully this is dry. And you can see, well, the shimmers and stuff. Maybe I should I'll hit it with the heat tool just in case. Even though if this was a time for smearing, it would be at this point. But I really like my directional splatters and stuff like that. And like I said, we're going to do some more once we're done. But I meant to tell you guys too, if you wanted to use your stencils, if you're not big into splattering, say you have a distress stencil, you could always ink it on using that or spray it. Whatever way you guys have to make it work, you know? Or if you have a red paper that has splatters already designed in it, then there you go. Come on, play nicely with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Let the magic begin. So let's put this. Oh, it's short enough. There's some white around. See, I smudged. I love it. It looks like blood. Okay. And that's going to go here. Oh, yes, y'all. Yes. 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 Okay. So that's pretty much what we're doing. I'm so excited. I hope I don't get flagged. The You're like, somebody was on there talking about how much they love crime scenes. Oh. I'm like, and what's so funny is I don't like anything gory or bloody. Like when I'm watching shows and stuff, I don't even like that kind of stuff. I like mysteries. I like the figuring out who done it. You know what I mean? Like how we get to the person who did the crime when they can't figure it out. That's the stuff I like. How they trace it back, how they figure it out, how one clue can solve the whole mystery, you know? I love that crap. I think that's why I love Department Q so much, because you're on a ride from like episode 1 till the very end. You're on a crazy ride, and I love it. And I've already started rewatching it again. I keep trying to get people to watch it at work. But there's not many true crime people at work. Or like that like those type of shows. They're mostly into other stuff. All right. So we got our photos done. What time is it? Oh, we're good. We're tracking. Let's take our ladybugs off. Okay. And what I want to do is I'm going to start with I think I'm going to start with this one. Yeah, some of those are still wet, but it's okay. I don't mind. I really like the smeared look, and yeah, it makes it look authentic. Okay. Okay. Let me figure this out. I think right here is good. I really want to do like right here. Come on. Now, if you ever use Pretty Little Studios, they do have a little bit of a shine on their paper. So I just want to give you heads up. Like, if you've never had anything from them before, they do have a little bit of a shine. It's not so horrible, but it is there. Okay. Let me get this one. Okay. I hadn't even had breakfast yet this morning. And now I got to work on a layout while I'm watching Michelle's live so I can try and catch up to Jessica. Can't believe this. 8 layouts already. You got to be kidding me. Ay, 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 ay. Like, I just can't. You can't make that stuff up. Like, weren't you asleep? You were supposed to be asleep. Don't tell me you woke up and did 3 layouts this morning. Because where was she at the end of yesterday? 5? That's the problem. She was up at... What time did you get up, Jessica? You still there? What time you get up? Probably like 6 a.m.? Oh, yeah. I was just going to bed? No, I'm just kidding. She's going to bed. Wait, she's already awake and done like 100 layouts, and I'm still sleeping. I guess Beatrice was right. Beatrice was right. She predicted it. But last night I couldn't craft, you guys. We were hanging out and I couldn't get myself together. So I missed an opportunity. It was my fault. Because I was chatty catty last night. I was chatty catty for sure. My brain was like, you're with your friends. Talk. Don't get prepared. What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? We don't get prepared for anything here. The only thing I got prepared for was this video. That's it. Because I knew I wanted to get myself together and be able to get up and come in here and just start. You know what I mean? Because we all know. We all know. Well, if you don't know, as far as the designers go, I am definitely not your morning person. I'm not the one you're going to see at 9 o'clock in the morning trying to be like, let's do some stuff. No. Everything usually doesn't kick in normally for me until like 11, closer to noon. That's kind of when I come alive. But it's okay. Oh, it was a great chat. And we had so much fun. We were laughing. I love it. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to pop up my photos. I'm going to grab my mega foam roll. And I think I'm going to use black because I use black paper. So that way it blends in. Grab my... Now, these are my oldest shears. And I use these for just the foam. You know? Because they do get sticky. You can clean them, obviously. But I just leave these for this. And then the new ones I got with the black handle, I save for just paper. And then, oh, I just did it again. I just want to go like that. So you can go, boop. And let's see. Okay, get some of that hair away. I don't know where it finds my hair. It just finds the hair. So, you saw me struggling? If you have this tool, you won't have to struggle. You can just go like that. It picks up. Boom. There you go. Sticky thumbs. Sponsored here. No, I'm just kidding. They need to give me a sponsor. I'm like, look, I've been telling everybody. Get you one. Get you one. Okay. So we want to do... I might do them a little like, yeah, like this. I think that's what I want to do. Keep it interesting. Okay. And then we'll put this kind of underneath. Okay. We're tracking good with time because all we're about to do is add our embellishments. There we go. I like that peeking underneath there. Yeah. All right. And I think for this, we'll put it like there. Or maybe I'll put it underneath there. Yeah. Let's get our layers on quickly so we can finish off with more blood splatter. Yes. Okay. So let's do, this is the bigger one out of the two. So I'm going to put him here. I think, do I still have room for my, ooh, that's okay. We'll work it out. I think I still have time. I do. Okay. If I go like that, and I can still put, yeah, let me put my love down, and then I can put this right back down. See, that's why that glue helps. That's why the glue helps. Let's go ahead and get this puppy down. Because if part of the photo goes on top of it or covers part of it, it's okay because we can still read the word. You know what I mean? I should have filled up my glue. This is what happens when you don't refill. I didn't even listen to my own prepping rules. I'm like, get your stuff together. Do as I say, not as I do. Well, come on. Come on, y'all. Don't play with me. Don't play with me this morning. Okay. Come on. I know you want to come out. I haven't used the bottle in a minute. Usually I just fill up from this bottle, but I know the glues can come out. Okay. Come on. You're doing good. Just keep coming. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I got the piece. Because sometimes a little bit dries up in there, and that's what you're trying to like get past. And as I'm squeezing, I can see some of it coming out. Don't worry, I'll work on this in between. By the next live, my glue will be right. I'm like getting messages. Okay. I can't stand it. Okay. We're going to go like that. Oop. Go down. Because I do want the July part to kind of be seen. And then this. We'll go here. Because see, the full love is right here. So we'll still be okay. Okay. Let's try this again. See if I can get some more glue out. Ooh. You guys weren't there for it, but we were talking about inking in our messy hands. And if Beatrice was here, I would show her. She had yellow. The red is kind of, yeah, it looks like I've been dealing with some dangerous stuff. Somebody would definitely ask me, like, what's wrong with you? And I'd be like, nothing. Just doing a little true crime playing. Okay, let's put our chill down. And I put this back so that the glue will come back down, and it's still being weird. Okay, my big arrow. I liked it right there. Right next to the love, love, and then arrow to the chill out. Let's put our other, where's our other little, there she is. Our other little ladybug. They had to be both of them together. And then instead of in front, I'm going to put it behind it. So let's say you weren't using this for the blood splatter challenge. I could use this for the arrows, right? Because I got arrows on my page. But since we already did that, obviously I'm going to use this one for challenge 2. But sometimes you just make a layout and then you're like, can I use this for something? Absolutely. Okay. Now remember, I pulled out all the hearts, but I may not use all the hearts, okay? Because you don't necessarily have to use all the hearts. I do like the 3 with the black and white. So I may do like a combo where I layer the 2 hearts. like this. And then I did have some flowers, but I don't know. I only have 2 of those so that I feel conflicted. So since I'm using the love, I think I'm going to focus on just the hearts. And then let's use, so we got 6 there. This is 7. Use a little one. What I'll do is I'm going to put one up here with the Sunday. I might put the flowers up here with the Sunday because I know this doesn't make any sense, but I like having a little something sometimes up at the tops, you know? And why not use our elements up there? So how many is that now? So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 9 altogether. All right. Oh, how am I doing? Oh, I got time. I'm almost there. So we got a flower there. And what I'll do is, because this heart is all alone, I'm going to put a little flower underneath this love. So this one has a little buddy. My buddy. Okay. So there's our layout. All right. Now for the excitement. What you've all been waiting for. T to go butt crazy with some more red splatters. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do, that lumberjack is really a good one. I don't mind it. So I'm going to splatter with that first. And I'm also going to splatter with the black. And then what I'm going to suggest too is, because of the shininess of the paper, you're going to want to set this off to the side so that it can have time to dry. Okay. And make sure you get the mica off the bottom because we want that shine. We want that shimmer. Definitely want that splatter look on here if I can get it. I really want it like a big drop. There we go. I mean, we are talking about crime scenes. We need some big drops. So I just like took a droplet down to the paper to make a nice big, like we want it to look bloody. See, that's why I did good in theater. Like I don't mind like making it look fake. I just don't want to play with the real thing. And then just a little bit. These are just going to be black. And those I'm going to leave normal. I'm not going to try and make look anything special. But I really wanted some of the black on the love to kind of. So when it dries, you might see some of the black splatters. This is my kind of challenge, okay? There we go. So what we got As we got splatters, some that are directional, some that look smudged. Doesn't that look like a good droplet? Oh my God. Look at that one. I love it. And then once this dry, because it's on white on the back, I can write my journaling. And I'm going to talk about this weekend and my fascination and really enjoyment with mysteries and putting puzzles together, which is what drew me to the true crime like series and stuff like that. Watching how detectives figure it out, how they get it done. I love that stuff. I love it. All right, y'all. So let's go over the schedule again real quick. All right. So before everyone heads out, at noon, we're going to see Michelle Schmidt. She was on. I don't know if she's still there. I can't wait to see what challenge she does. And then at 2 p.m., Amy and I will be on. Now, I do want to tell you guys on the ones that I'm hijacking, we're going to post it to the My Little Scrapbook Store YouTube channel. Okay, so don't worry, don't panic. Just how I added the links in the groups today, this morning, I'm going to do the same thing for the ones that I'm hijacking, and that'll allow you guys to be able to like and subscribe to the My Little Scrapbook Store YouTube channel. Okay. Um, Not that we're going to be doing a lot of things to it now. I just figured it was better than me putting everything to my channel, though I would love the views and stuff. I just don't think it's fair. So I figured it would be easier to have them in one location. And then, of course, they'll be added to the big um, playlist that uh, Jessica created for us, which is awesome. Okay. Tracy finished one way out. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So if you're around today, please hop in. We so appreciate you guys. You make this weekends that we do like so much fun. And like I said, after the last live tonight, which is at 8 with Sherry, we will open up a Zoom room again, and we stay as long as everyone is up to it, even if it's down to one person, me and that one person, Anna. We will rock it as long as we can. All right, you guys, have a good one. Enjoy your day today, and I will see you guys again at 2, but make sure you check out Michelle at noon. Michelle is probably one of my favorite designers, especially with the 49 and Market. I love what she does. She may not be using 49 and Market today, but I love how she puts those together and she does her layers. Love, 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 love. And then yeah, so I'll be watching. All right, you guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys later.